Sometimes an engine is not about changing what the car is. We do plenty of displacement conversions. 3.4 to a 3.9, 3.8 to a 4.1. Those builds are fun, and they make great power. But what if you have a 997.1 and you want to keep it a 3.6 liter? This is what makes this build a good one to talk about. This engine showed up as an engine-only project, boxed up, strapped up, and ready for a refresh. No car attached, no full install, just an engine coming to us for a full stock capacity rebuild. And that brings up a question we saw online. Why go through a rebuild and not get more displacement? The simple answer is that not every owner is chasing a displacement conversion or a bigger horsepower number. Sometimes the goal is to keep the engine where it is, address the known weak points, and bring the foundation back stronger. But staying at 3.6 liter does not mean nothing happens inside. This case still gets machined with light surface bore for new sleeves. Once teardown started, we got a better look at what this 3.6 liter needed. Cylinders 4 and 5 showed bore scoring. Pistons 4 and 5 had skirt damage. The bearings showed more wear than we like to see, so the plan stayed simple. Keep it a 3.6 liter, correct what needed to be corrected, and rebuild it the Slakker way. The heads were resurfaced.
So touching off on the heads, usually we'll use a piece of paper right underneath the cutter. This machine has a one insert CBN cutter. So we'll just slide it around under there, slowly lowering the head until that paper starts to catch some drag on the cutter. And then we'll know it'll be about 5 thou away from the actual surface at that point. Then we'll set up the indicator so we know exactly how much we're moving. The dial on this for its height adjustment is fairly accurate, but it is still just hash marks. This indicator gives us down to the 50 million. Super excessive, but also a lot more insight. Turn the machine on, safety first. So now we'll finish touching off. We should be about 5 thou above the surface right now. Then I'll just really slowly adjust this wheel until I hear, see, or feel that it's starting to cut. So now we're touching. And we'll make our first pass. The first pass, we're just gonna skim it from the touch-off point to see what we're working with, and just to make sure that we're not taking off more than we need to if we went down a little bit more than planned on that touch-off.
The crank and carrier came together. The IMS setup went in. The lifters were installed. Piece by piece, this 997.1 3.6 liter started looking more like an engine again. No displacement changes, no power package, still a 3.6 liter. Just refreshed, strengthened, and rebuilt the Slakker way. And once the build was complete, it was time for the Dyno. Let's see how she does.
Another day, another dollar at Slakker. I think the name of our business is kind of an oxymoron because we don't have any slackers here, but yet we call it Slakker Racing. It's kind of like the racing teams can slack off while we do all the hard work. Something to think about.
final result, 356.7 horsepower and 303.2 foot-pounds of torque. Those are clean numbers for a stock capacity 3.6 rebuild. After testing, the engine was secured back into its pallet box and prepped for the trip home to the owner. That's the value of an engine-only project like this. The owner doesn't have to send the whole car to Oklahoma. The engine can come to us, get torn down, rebuilt, tested, and shipped back ready for the next step. So no, this one did not become a 3.9 or a 4.1 liter. It stayed exactly what it was, a 997.1 3.6 liter, refreshed, tested, and rebuilt the Slakker way. So long 3.6 liter, and on to the next build.
I'm Philip, thanks for watching. If you want to check out another video, check it out right there.